everybody. Welcome. There's Chewie's head. Welcome to Cantina Happy Hour right here on Feast of Fandoms. I am your host, David. Pull up a chair, grab yourself a drink. Let's talk about some Star Wars. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie, and Chewie. Golly.
See, now Chewie she's a Harrison Ford fan, too.
Chewie was like, oh, I heard Debbie's name. I'm going to get in the way. I'm the real star of this show.
She's such a boob.
I'm surprised she didn't knock your camera down.
Oh, I got that thing bolted. It's bolted in, so it's not going anywhere.
Oh.
All right.
She might move it this way or that way, but she can't knock it off.
Oh, that's good.
All good, Debbie? It's cold up there, huh?
Yes, it is. And very windy. And then it's supposed to snow Saturday, so yay.
How fun.
The joy of Indiana weather.
You know, it's supposed to be in the 70s next week here.
Oh,
so.
Shut the hell up.
Finally getting some good, decent weather after all of this nasty winter crap. Also with us tonight is Cam in Focus. Cam, you're kind of north of where you were. How's your weather?
It's cold. It's like, right now it's a little bit warmer than it's been. It's 39 degrees, but I mean, we were getting snow and temperatures down in like the low 20s and stuff. So I mean, it's been a little brisk.
That's like I'd be frozen.
It's not brisk. That's bitter. That is like I'm calling into work today because I don't want to. You know what? It's been in the 40s here, and I woke up the last couple of 2 or 3 days just thinking I really just don't want to get out of bed. It's cold out there, and I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Winter does not do it for me. I'm sorry. Andrew, how are you?
A little cold. It was a little bit warmer today, so not as cold as it had been, which was nice. So, yeah, doing good.
Very cool. Well, Debbie, we're doing a solid for you. Actually, before we go into what Debbie really, the only reason Debbie is here for, we're gonna go over. We had an announcement, video game announcement, Fate of the Old Republic. Apparently, there's a 30-second clip out there, cinematic clip. We were actually just discussing how far out the game actually is because there's no release date. I'm gonna guess, is this gonna be, or have they said anything about it? Is this a sequel for like the Old Republic video games?
Well, with it having just based on the title, I would assume that it's at least related. Right now they're marketing it as an action RPG, so it's likely that the gameplay is going to be kind of similar to like the Jedi Survivor games.
And it's by the same guy who did the original games.
Okay. Very
fun.
I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, but
well, I know.
That's all I know.
I know Knights of the Old Republic 2. Honestly, when that one, because I played that one through, I got to the end, and when it ended, I was like, "Is that it?" I mean, it was really just kind of like well, what just happened? They ended on a cliffhanger is not a good word to use because
was it just a stupid ending?
It was just abrupt and it just stopped. It was like, what are you doing? What happened here? There were so many questions left unanswered, and I mean, cliffhanger on Empire Strikes Back. Okay, that's fine. We know we're gonna go save Han. We know there's another movie coming out, so everything's good. This one was just like something just dinged.
Andrew.
Anyway, no, something on my end just dinged. Anyway, but
throwing me under the bus for a message I may or may not have sent.
She did.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I mean, Knights of the Old Republic 2 was kind of the black sheep, when compared to the first game.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
but
and I mean, it was good. It's just it was like they put out an incomplete game. And
yeah,
I think that was the problem. I think it was one of those games where people were clamoring for a sequel so bad and they kept screaming, and they finally just kind of said, "Here, fine. Here's what we've got. Enjoy." And it
And
was
maybe
like,
they had planned on making a third one and just never did. I don't know.
well, they sort of made a third one with the Old Republic MMORPG. Oh, excuse me, MMORPG, and they continued Revan's story. It's like you had the Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and then the Revan novel, and then the Old Republic video game.
yeah. But the MMORPG never really. I mean, it never really reached what like World of Warcraft did. I mean, World of
No,
Warcraft came out prior, and it wasn't as well received.
I know people who play it religiously, though. I mean, it's still getting like expansions and stuff. I mean, not nearly as fast, but
Oh, it's still
it's.
active.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow! All right. I had a friend I remember he was complaining when it like first came out. You can't even be a Jedi. They're not letting you be Jedi. And it was like,
well, you have to work your way up to it.
So,
That takes time and effort.
well, the thing I don't like about MMORPGs, and I've said this before, is I'm not paying $60 for a friggin' game, and then pay for the privilege of playing the game,
Every month.
every month. Yeah. No, I've already bought the game. The game is mine. I'm not going to now rent it from you for $15, $20 a month. That's ridiculous. Now, if you want to put it out and say, okay, well, we need, here's updates and here's DLC and all that other stuff, and you want to charge me for that, fine. Good Lord. I had it go off in my ear on my computer. I heard my phone and I heard Andrew's phone go off.
Oh, my phone is on silent.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a ding.
Anyway.
But that's all I know about the game for just based on what happened at the Game Awards today. And then that trailer only got released like an hour ago, so I don't know. But I mean, with all the games supposedly in the works, because we have Jedi 3, we supposedly still have Eclipse that's being worked on.
Really? Dang.
I was like, when they announced that, like 10 years ago?
No, it was like 4 years ago.
I've been promoted.
Yeah. For me, if I was a gamer, and I'm definitely not, but if I was a gamer, I would not want a game announcement until they're going to
Like the
release
year it's
it.
coming out.
Yeah. Because it's like, Eclipse, it's like.
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, Eclipse got me.
Anymore?
Yeah, Eclipse got me so hyped because it's being developed by Quantic Dream, who are the people who made a game called Detroit Become Human. That's one of my favorite games of all time. So, just based on that alone, my anticipation is so crazy high that I'm basically salivating at the mouth for it. But I mean, that's been my baseline for the last 4 years. So at some point, I'm going to get a little exhausted.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like Debbie. I'm not much of a gamer, but it always makes me laugh when they announce a game and then it seems like it's another 5 to 10 years. And I know there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's more than just like doing an animated project,
And again, don't announce it.
Right. Yeah.
Until it is super close to being done and released.
Yeah.
Like Cam said, within a year or even 6 months.
Yeah.
Are we?
It's always when Debbie's talking.
I'm sorry. I
It's all
froze
right.
a long time ago, and I don't know what.
Yeah, we
happened.
know.
I was
'Cause it's
promoted to
been-
host somehow, even though Debbie's ahead of me. I don't know how that happened, but anyway.
We kept it going. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good on you. Way to go. All right. Well, that's fun then. I'm guessing we moved on to us.
No, we were still talking about the game.
Okay.
We were talking about Eclipse and how it has yet to come out.
What about there was one called like 1313 or something like that, and that one
That got canceled.
did it get canceled? I
Yeah,
thought
it got like actually
Banned.
canceled. I think the year after it got announced or something.
Oh, I thought they had made some of it. I thought there was stuff floating around out there about it.
Well, they had, if I remember correctly, they had a couple trailers or maybe some gameplay. Maybe I'm not sure. It's been so long because I was pretty excited. Like I said, I don't play it, but my son was super excited, so I was excited to like watch him play it. I live vicariously through him. And then it got canceled, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Well, they were also working on a Darth Maul action RPG for a while, and actually some gameplay had gotten released about that, but that kind of quietly just went away.
Wonder why.
Because they're stupid.
Well, they make these announcements. It's the same thing with the movies. I forget which celebration it was, but they announced all these movies or projects or whatever. And I was looking at them, and there's like 5 of them that have either been canceled or they don't want to do it anymore. And I'm like, quit making announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make any. I would say if I was running things, I'd be like, we're not announcing crap until we have something. You know, we've got a script and we've got it cast and we've got a director. And
Well, gee,
we
they
have
had a
to
Ben Solo movie, but you know.
Well, they didn't have a Ben Solo movie. The idea for it was pitched, and they denied it.
Right. They denied
No,
it,
there was
you
the
know.
script and everything. They had everything, and they pitched it to Kathleen. She was all for it. And then when they took it over to the big honchos, no. It doesn't make sense that he would come back. Really?
You brought
Really?
Palpatine back.
Palpatine, Maul.
Yeah.
What? So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Debbie, this one's for you, and mainly because I had a TikTok that showed a what you call it, like a trailer for a documentary about Indiana Jones and how Harrison Ford became the character. And even though the documentary was like 2 years old, because I think it came out with Dial of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I just
But we never talked about it.
We never talked about it. So we're here to talk about Harrison Ford as an actor, as a person, as Han Solo, as Indiana Jones, as
Rick Deckard.
Thank you. I was going the other way, but
As the one guy from Hollywood Homicide, which
you said Rick Deckard, and I was going for Dick Wrecker, but all right, that's
good
fine.
God.
I told you I was going the other way. I was going backwards. I'm glad you said something because my brain was going the other way.
Yeah, if you would have said that, I've been like, "Who the hell's that?"
What are you talking about?
I must have missed that one.
Jack Ryan. Can we say Jack Ryan? Is that one fine?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to
Yes.
say Jack Ryan?
Yes.
President. I don't even remember what his name was as the president.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in the new Captain America.
No, Air Force
No,
One. Air Force
No, Air
One.
Force One.
Oh, I was going to say he was also the president in Captain America.
Yeah. Thunderbolt Ross.
Yep.
Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah.
He
And
was
then
in the
also,
movie. Was it The Call of the Wild, or
Mhm.
where he realized he was hallucinating the whole time, and Chewie was actually just a dog and not a big, Wookiee.
What was the other one? Was Dr. Richard Kimball.
The fugitive.
Ooh,
I,
that was good.
he has done some. Which
I didn't
God
kill my
bless him.
wife. I don't care.
I don't care. That was one of those movies. Tommy Lee Jones was so good in that movie. I mean, both of them were. Harrison was really good, but Tommy Lee really kind of was the bread and butter there. And he was so good, he won an Academy Award for it. And he was so good that they made another movie. In which case, I was just like, no.
Yeah.
You had something good here. This was fine the way it was. You do not need a sequel for this. Oh, we need money though.
What was it? U.S. Marshals or
U.S.
something?
Marshals, yeah.
See, and I don't consider that a sequel because it's like it had nothing to do with Harrison. So screw you.
Yeah. More than it's more of like a spinoff than anything.
It was more,
really.
yeah. I was gonna say it was more of a spinoff. So,
Yeah.
but regardless, you didn't need it.
Yeah.
It was like the Matrix movies. The first one was so good and so
Yes.
groundbreaking and just perfect. And then
those sequels are actually a hallucination. They don't exist.
they're like,
You got to unplug from the Matrix, and they don't exist.
I kind of feel the same way about the Joker movies.
Yeah. Oh, that movie's a hallucination right there.
the first
Yeah.
one was okay.
I love
enjoyed
the first one, but the
The
second,
second one,
was,
I still haven't. To this day, I haven't watched. And
And don't
The-
worry about it.
The
is
second
great.
one, it
not
was
watch.
so hard to sit through. I
Yeah.
really wish that I could just go back and not have seen it.
I'm
Yeah,
glad I waited
same.
for it to come out on TV, HBO,
See,
or whatever it was.
It's been on Max. and I
It's
still
actually
haven't watched
it's already available on Tubi. That's how bad it is. So
It is?
no.
Is it?
Just
Oh, I was
Oh.
going to say.
it. I was like,
Cam's
Holy
like, "Monday
moly."
watched it." No.
it's in the $5 bin at Walmart. Go buy it.
Yeah. On 4K even.
Yeah.
You gads.
On 4K with a special extra 15 minutes of footage and
And a
The
sing-along
director-
version.
and the commentary
Yeah.
featuring Lady Gaga.
Oh, that was the selling point for the whole movie right there.
Commentary by Lady Gaga. But yeah, because we know how much of a connoisseur of film she is.
Of course. Yeah.
She's the lady
It was
who
just
got
too
mad.
much singing.
She's the lady who got mad because her other movie, I can't even remember what it was.
A Star is Born.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But
Yeah.
she got mad because that movie didn't do well on its opening weekend because it opened the same weekend as The Last Jedi. And she was pissed because her movie didn't do that well. And it was like, idiot, you opened with Star Wars. You're not going to do that well. You opened on the
Sucks
same
to
weekend as
suck.
a Star Wars
Yeah.
movie.
It's
I
just
mean,
if you
It's a good movie. It's not bad. I liked it.
Mhm. Do you have,
But then
if you
again, I waited till it came out on TV.
told me when I watched the first Joker movie that the sequel would be a musical, I would have laughed in your face because I'm like, why would Arthur be singing? He doesn't give off singer vibes, but
Anyway,
we're not here for that.
so we're not here for that. We're here for Harrison. Dang it.
Yeah, damn it.
Has he, and I know you watch this, if you watch the documentary, this was one of those ones where it was like, oh, I did see this, but I don't remember. We talked about that last week, where it was like, this is going to be one of those ones. About halfway through, I'm going to be like, I did watch this. Why did I
Oh man.
So yeah, I
We're
did watch.
old.
I had
we
watched,
have excuses.
but I was thinking about it, and as I'm watching it again, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there were so many instances of him. Oh, he's just so funny. He's just a thrill to be around. He's hilarious. He's cute and funny and blah 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 blah. Has he ever? And I was racking my brain and I could not find it. Has he ever done a comedy? I mean, he's done roles like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones has some funny one-liners, but has he ever done like a comedy?
Well, so does Star Wars.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, maybe has he like? I'm sure he's cameoed maybe in comedy movies, but I don't know if he's like starred in them.
Well, so way back, probably in the 70s, he was on Dave. I don't know if you remember this TV show, Love American Style. No,
Vaguely.
Okay, so it's just me. Anyway,
I knew. How about this? I knew of it.
I watched that religiously. Anyways, that was kind of a dumb show, but it was kind of comedic. But he was in that. I don't remember the role at the time, but yeah, I don't know if he's ever done well. Okay, yes, because right now he's in Shrinking, which is on Apple TV, and he's hilarious.
Okay.
He's funny. It's a dry
Dave's
wit.
just like, whatever.
It's a dry wit, but he's funny. He's funny. It's hilarious.
He voiced a character in Secret Life of Pets too. He was the
Yeah.
rooster.
But he was a serious character though. He
Well,
wasn't
that's
a
true.
comical character.
Well,
he was
he kind of
the-
plays kind of a comedic character in American Graffiti a little bit. He's got some funny lines in there. I mean,
No, he's the antagonist in that.
Well, yeah.
movie. He's
Yeah.
kind of the bad guy in that movie. So, I mean,
he's an Anchorman too. I forgot about that.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of when they had the big fight right toward the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
He was also in Age of Adeline with Blake Lively. That was a pretty good movie.
By the way, he's President James Marshall in Air Force One. That's the name of his
There you go.
character.
I think I'd know
And
that
he'll
as
be-
many times as I watched it.
He'll be appearing in the sequel to that, Air Force 2.
Good God.
But no, actually, it's called Air Force 3, and they're having to find the plane Air Force 2 because it's lost in space.
I hate
Gotcha.
you so much.
But one of the things too that again, rewatching this.
Oh, he's in the holiday
documentary-
special. That's a comedy.
Still haven't watched that yet.
It's a travesty.
True.
That's
Yeah.
not. That is a horror movie, is what that is. That
I
was
love his
like-
reaction. I think it's on Conan. He mentions he asked Harrison Ford if he remembers the holiday special, and Harrison's like, he just shakes his head.
We don't talk about the holiday special.
What and see some of his best stuff as far as comedy goes too is he's either on Conan or Kimmel. And
Yeah, there's the Lego thing where
now forget the Lego thing. There was one where it was right before The Force Awakens came out, and they had him on, and he was talking. He's like, I really just don't want to talk about Star Wars right now. And Kimmel's like, do we have any questions from the audience? And they have one guy stand up, and he's holding a lightsaber, and he's like, do you like what you do? And he's like, yeah. Because he had said, I don't want to answer any questions about Star Wars. No questions about Star Wars. And then another guy stands up and he's dressed like Princess Leia, and he's like, "Are you hungry right now?" No, I'm not hungry. And then the third person stands up and it's Chewbacca. And he starts screaming, "You know what you did. You can't keep your Wookiee pants on. She was my wife." Hilarious.
Also,
Hilarious.
I think he was on Jimmy Fallon, and he was talking about the injury that he had on the Force Awakens set. And they had an action figure of him, and they're like, "What did it look like?" And he's like, "Well," and he grabs the action figure and he like moves the legs, like he like breaks it and like bends it in half. He's like, "I was, door fell on me, my legs went like this." He like snaps the doll. Sorry, action figure. It's great.
The action figure. It's an
Action figure. My mistake.
So yeah, he's funny like that too, because I mean, even just watching the Indiana Jones stuff, watching any of his movies really, except for Regarding Henry, because he was serious in that entire movie. But which
I
I
love that
don't.
movie.
I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. It's a great movie, but it's very, very dramatic. Is that a good way to put it? It's very. You can't watch it with the kids because the kids will just be bored.
Darn it.
It's not that it's bad. They just won't get it. It's an old person movie, older person movie. Because you got to sit and think about it. It's just it's a
No,
drama
you
that doesn't really
don't.
go.
It
Yes,
starts
you
out
do.
as a cocky shithead lawyer, and then he gets shot in
and
the
it's-
head, and then he becomes this lovable, adorable guy.
and he finds out he was having an affair, or he's trying to remember that, because the first thing he says is Ritz, and that's because that's where he was having the affair at. I know, but they wanted Ritz crackers. I
And
watched
he
it. I
made
know
several paintings of the Ritz cracker boxes.
Yeah. Now it's just
It's a
it's
good
just a
movie.
more of a more mature movie. It's not an action adventure movie. How about that? It's not a typical Harrison Ford movie. Not an action movie. But
A lot of his movies aren't action, though.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Well,
Witness
They
is not
aren't-
action. Working Girl's not action.
Sabrina was an action, but those are crap movies. We don't like those movies.
It's all right.
Those are the rom-coms. Yeah. Men don't
42,
like
that's not action.
Oh, 42 is pretty good.
It's very good. Random Hearts, What Lies Belief, none of or what
What lies beneath? Yeah, but What Lies Beneath is a suspense thriller. So
No, Debbie, what you don't understand is What Lies Belief is a Tubi movie. Okay, so probably sounds like one.
Oh Lord. At any rate, he
yeah.
has a very variety of movies, couple stinkers, and that's fine. And even the guy's been acting since 66 or before or
Yeah.
whatever. And he was on Columbo, he was on Ironsides. These are very
Gunsmoke.
old TV shows. So
I think he's on Gunsmoke. I could be wrong.
probably.
Well, and they said it in the thing. He was a bit player where he would come on and just do like one episode things or things like that.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
star.
And honestly, seeing him in some of those, I was like, okay, I didn't realize he was in that. But now that you see it in front of you, the youngest one that I can remember seeing him in, and when I saw the movie, I was like, oh my gosh, that's Indiana Jones. I didn't realize he was in this movie. Was Apocalypse Now? Did you know he was in Apocalypse?
Yes, yeah.
In Force 10 from Navarone. Or however you say
yeah. But yeah, he
Good
was
enough
just,
for
I mean,
me.
and again, just a little bit part in Apocalypse Now, and right at the first, and that was it. I mean, he was like the captain that was giving Martin Sheen his orders and telling him what was going on. He was debriefing Martin Sheen basically as to what was going on, and then that was it. He was done. Like, all right, well, look at that, Harrison Ford. And in fact, it was even one of those things where I was watching it with my dad, and I was like, "That's Harrison." No, I said, "Yeah, it is." He's like, he's looking at the screen because it's a little tiny screen. He's like, that can't be him. I'm like, "Yeah, it's him." It's like, no. I was like, "Yeah, look at it." It was like, well, maybe, yeah. It was like my uncle. We watched the first time I watched The Outsiders with everybody in it. I told my uncle, I was like, "That's Ralph Macchio. That's the kid from the Karate Kid." And he's like, "No, that's not the same guy." I'm like, "It is. I promise you, that's him." No, that kid, he's not that skinny. Blah blah blah. I'm like, trust me, that's him. Anyway, but yeah, so you get cool stuff like that now. I have to know. He did 3 Jack Ryan movies, correct?
I think he just did 2. Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger.
Clear and whatever. Clear and Present Danger. Yeah.
It was just the 2. He only did the 2. I thought he did one more.
I think so. I'm looking.
I think it was just the 2. I've only seen those 2, so
I think those are the only 2.
Okay.
Because they moved on to was it Alec Baldwin? I think after him.
No, Alec Baldwin started it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
He was in
Hunt for Red October.
Yes, thank you. No, I think didn't they go to was it Affleck?
Ben Affleck did it.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
With the Sum of All Fears, I think was that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
So who was the better Jack Ryan? Oh, and then
Chris
what's his
Pine.
name took it?
No, wait, no, wait.
Chris
Yeah,
Pine.
well,
Mike Krasinski.
I'm sure that Chris Pine had a Jack Ryan
Krasinski.
movie.
John
Krasinski.
Maybe it was Mike Wazowski. I can't remember.
No, it's John Krasinski.
No.
Whatever. Anyways,
Yes,
it's on Amazon Prime, and it's good.
There was a Jack Ryan movie with Chris Pine. It was Shadow Recruit. I was right. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, there you go.
Have I seen that? Shadow Recruit. Well,
I don't know that I've seen that one.
I may have to look that up because I like the Jack Ryan movies. They're good.
They're decent. My dad liked them because he read all the books. So
Yeah, it came out in
There was
2014,
one.
Debbie.
Which one?
The one with Chris
Shadow
Pine.
Recruit.
2014. Okay.
Where is it? Is it on Tubi?
I think it said stars.
It does say Tubi.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. There you go.
There you go, Debbie. You can watch it for free.
I'm telling you, when in doubt, go to Tubi.
Go to Tubi. Tubi's got just about everything.
They actually offered $10 and a cup of coffee to Warner Brothers to try to buy them. Unfortunately, the deal was rejected, so they tried.
And I really don't want to forget. I know one of Cam's favorite movies had Harrison Ford in it. Like I think it's on his all-time favorite list.
It's on mine too.
Blade Runner 2049, my all-time favorite film.
So good.
Now, was he a replicant? I know there's a big theory going. There's a theory going around that he was actually a replicant too.
Right. So it's never been officially confirmed one way or another. It's left very ambiguous, but most evidence points to him being a replicant.
Because he never kills one that I can remember.
No, yeah, he didn't even kill the main guy. I'm blanking on his name right now in the first movie. He just died because he ran out of time.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer. That's who played him, right? Rutger Hauer.
I think so.
Well, was it Warren Beatty or something? I can't remember.
Beatty?
Hold on, I gotta look it up now. Blade Runner.
Are we talking about the
Uh,
German guy?
Batty. That was his name. Rutger Hauer played Batty.
So yeah, I told you. Where did you get Warren Beatty from?
I don't know.
Beatty, Batty.
Beatty. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Close enough.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The foundation was there.
I'll let it go.
Well, we'll edit on post, Cam. Don't worry.
Oh, we have post now. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Debbie.
I don't edit anything.
I think too, just watching some of his stuff too, to where you can see it, and then you come to find out that he made that line up, just on a whim. They didn't know how they were going to shoot the scene. One of the big ones that comes to mind is in Raiders of the Lost Ark. He had the stomach bug, and it's like, we're just going to shoot the guy. We're not going to have this whip/sword fight that's going to be all cool. I'm just going to shoot him. All right. Then I think one of the ones too, and again from Raiders, was he said, y'all get back to Cairo, get some way to England, boat, ship, whatever. I'm going after that truck. And he said, how? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Like, I can't. That is a line that just in my daily vernacular comes out more often than not. How are you going to do that? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. I say that quite a bit, and because of that movie, or it's not the years, it's the miles. That one, I more and more I use that one too.
It's the mileage.
It's the mileage. It's not the years. It's the mileage. And of course, God, we can't forget this one. It was Empire Strikes Back. The I love you, I know. He's not going to say I love you back. He's a bad boy. He's shot Greedo. Yeah. I know.
Man, if I ever get a girl to say I love you to me, I'm going to say I know. Once I get past the reality that was just said to me, I'm going to go.
You might want to wait till the relationship's a little bit further.
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, right, no.
See,
First time.
See,
that was
with
the first
my
time
wife-
Leia said it. So
Yeah, but they've known each other, since New Hope, and now.
well, I would hope if someone's saying I love you to me that we at least know each other. If it's just some random girl that says, I'll be like, okay.
See, with my wife, when it was, I did the same thing. The first I love you, I know. And she knew
She
that
took that well.
because of who I am, because of what I know, and because she knows what I know. She's like, she knew that was a good thing, because that was, you're quoting Star Wars to me. So
see, I could quote Star Wars to my husband, and
what?
Is that one of them Star Trek quotes?
Is that the one with the space ninjas?
He was more of a National
Give me up,
Geographic, Animal Planet type guy. He liked those, history.
What a nerd.
He was on the other end of the spectrum.
He probably got good grades in school too. What a weirdo.
Probably asked the teacher for homework.
Somebody give this man a swirly.
The geeks are beating up the nerds. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
And the jocks are just sitting back laughing at everything. Oh, Lord.
He did play football in high school.
Oh, there you go. Hey.
I couldn't tell you what position. I don't know, but yeah.
Was he Rivers, or like the quarterback, or?
I have no idea what he was.
No.
If he was watching National Geographic, did he compare his running speed to animals?
I don't know.
He was somewhere between a cheetah and a snail.
He was somewhere in that spectrum.
Yeah.
Sloth, sloth.
Got to channel my inner gazelle.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even know the guy, and I kind of feel bad for roasting him like this.
Yeah.
He's dead. He don't know.
He's gonna
He's
show up
evidently
one night as my
down on
sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
He's gonna haunt you in your dreams.
No, and he's gonna teach you different animal speeds, and Cam's just like, I can't move.
Actually, even if he was alive, he would get a kick out of it. He would think that was funny. So
Cam, he's gonna break down why Thanksgiving is such a good movie, and Cam's just like, I can't move.
Well, I mean, with all that National Geographic knowledge, he might tell me a few facts about a turkey, or maybe he'll tell me some fun facts about emus.
They actually run like that.
Yeah.
Now, okay, back to Harrison real quick, because I've got a very serious question, and I might get flack for this. I know from Debbie I'll get flack from this.
uh-oh.
But and I have no problem with what has been done, but to me, Indiana Jones always seemed like a James Bond type character, to where
Right.
you have an actor who does 2 or 3, then you make 2 or 3 more with a different actor. Then as he ages out, you make 2 or 3 more. Kind of like, you had Connery, and then you had the lineage of men who have played James Bond, guys who have played James Bond. I would have no problem with that. There are several actors out there that I could see playing Indiana Jones. But it has come forth and they've said Indiana Jones is Harrison and be Indiana Jones. I froze.
Yes, you did.
Am I back?
Yeah,
think so.
but I have no idea what you said. I assume you were saying that nobody could play Indiana Jones. He is Indiana Jones.
I didn't say that. I would love to see somebody else play Indiana Jones, but I want to know y'all's thoughts on that. Is Harrison Ford the only one who will ever play Indiana Jones? Or do you think somewhere down the line, even if it's after Harrison has, God forbid, passed, well, not God forbid, because he will eventually, but even if it's after Harrison has passed and they're like, well, we want to make another Indiana Jones movie, and now we're going to get Joe Blow over here to be Indiana Jones, would you be okay with that?
I mean, they could cast. Well,
Not really rebooting, but just kind of carrying on the tradition.
I don't
mean,
know.
they had the Young Indiana Jones series, which was pretty good.
Which he was in, actually, just not as Indiana Jones.
No, he was in it as Indiana Jones. He was in one episode as Indiana Jones. He was
Oh.
in one episode. I think it was
I think it was
season 2 premiere.
I
Maybe?
don't remember. But he was Indiana
I
Jones in
gotcha.
that. I don't know if it
Okay.
was like he was telling us flashback story or something. I don't remember. But anyways, I mean, I don't remember anybody complaining about boy, his name just flew right out of my head. Was it Robert Flannery or something like that played the young Indiana Jones? They had a real young one that played Indy, and then they had one that was like, I don't know, maybe his teens or 20s or something like that.
You had like 8 or 9-year-old Indy, and in some episodes, and then other episodes was like late teens Indy.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with that. I mean, they could do that into, older stories.
Yeah.
Like before.
Well, but what if you
or
just
whatever?
What if you just say, okay, we're going to do an Indiana Jones movie, but it's going to be set in the 30s. He's going to be fighting the Nazis again, and it's something else.
Get the
It's
guy
not
that they
looking for the
used
art
for the aging in Dial of Destiny, because I thought that looked pretty good for the most part.
Well, it did, but I'm just talking about a completely new story with
I
a
see what you mean,
completely
yeah.
new Indiana Jones. You don't have to de-age Harrison at all.
I mean, I
talking
wouldn't
about
mind it. I
getting
don't think they
somebody
need to
else
do
play the
anything.
character.
I don't think they need to do anything set after Dial of Destiny because it's going to get really hard to convince the audience that an old guy can be moved around like that.
No. And
yeah.
I wouldn't even go so far as to say do it like they did with Tarkin and just move the face. I'm just talking about a completely
Yeah, I know
like
what you mean. Yeah.
Daniel Craig looks nothing like Pierce Brosnan or Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Or Timothy Dalton for that matter. You know, it's just
true.
You had a different actor playing.
Yeah. And you
Bond,
knew
and
that it
like,
was yeah.
You just knew that it was Bond.
Yeah.
So have a different actor play Indy, and you just well, that's Indiana Jones now. He's the new Indiana Jones. Okay.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't even mind it if they did if they did a young version, or just like we're gonna kind of do a soft sort of reboot kind of thing.
No reboots. No reboots. We don't want to reboot. They tried to reboot Ghostbusters and it failed.
Well, I know, but it's considered like a soft reboot with James Bond, and for some of them.
You know, to me, with the James Bond movies, and
they're all kind of self-contained stories. So
yeah,
it's not like they gotta...
and the name James Bond, I always kind of figured that's like a designation name. You know, nobody knows their real name. That's how I always thought of it, because it is hard to, you know, like when they went from Sean Connery to Roger Moore, and then the one dude,
I know,
George Lazenby.
Yeah,
from Russia with Love.
He was in one movie.
Yeah, I know. It's like, boy, you were a good Bond.
No, he was in
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Majesty's Secret Service, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one. Anyways, yeah. So I always thought James Bond was just a moniker.
Don't forget Peter Sellers. Peter Sellers also played James Bond.
What?
Peter Sellers plays James Bond. Go look up Casino Royale.
Oh, the 1967 one, yeah. I thought that had Bond. Sean Connery.
No.
No.
It's Peter Sellers.
When will Peter Sellers ever be in James Bond?
It happened. Casino Royale.
Must not have been one that my brother liked, because my
that was an unofficial Bond movie.
Yeah, it was not a. It wasn't a in the lineage of, because Connery was the first Bond.
Hell yeah,
and that was prior to Connery, I believe. I believe that Dr. No, I think, was the first one, right?
Yes.
So I think that was even prior to Dr. No.
Yeah, the
character existed, but not the.
My older brother was a huge James Bond fan, so if there was a James Bond movie out, we were going to see it.
Well, you better tell him he missed Casino Royale. What did you say? 67?
67.
Well, he passed away.
67.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow, you did a 6-7 joke while Debbie says he passed away. That's
oh God. Oh, now I feel bad.
You didn't know.
No, yeah.
And I don't even know what 6-7 means, because it sounds stupid.
I don't either.
Nobody does. That's what makes it so I know
it is. And,
I don't know. I don't either. It's just weird. It's just
I'm like, you know how
well
I can't say that.
I only do it on the shows, so.
Oh no,
I do it
at work
everywhere
too, because it pisses my coworkers off, and it's hilarious to me.
I didn't realize how much that I even referenced like 6-7 before it was a thing, that now I have to specify like this is not meant to be the joke, but it's like 6 or 7. So
even though I don't even know what it is, but what the hell was I watching? Was it Harry Potter? It might have been Harry Potter, like during one of the Kidditch matches.
Mm-hmm.
and two kids were standing next to each other, and they were number 6 and number 7. And I was like, oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it's in Half Blood Prince. Harry's number I think is 6 and Jenny's is 7 or something like that.
I was like, no.
Oh, I notice it like all the time, and I'm like, it's great.
Not Harry Potter.
Imagine in the new Harry Potter, they just reference 6, 7. It's a bunch of British kids just going 6, 7. You know,
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it.
It's coming. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Imagine Harrison Ford doing 6, 7 in a movie.
Oh my god.
Well, you did 4 too, so.
Okay, dude, to close it out, Debbie, all-time favorite Harrison Ford movie. What is your all-time favorite?
Oh, Jesus. You cannot do that to me.
Like you've got time to sit down and watch one movie before you have to go somewhere, you have to be somewhere, and it's going to be a Harrison Ford movie. Which one are you picking?
You're on an island. You can only take one.
Andrew, why don't you go while Debbie's brain is frying? Why don't you go? What do you got?
I mean, I would probably say Raiders, or actually The Last Crusade. I love that movie. That might be one, just with the banter with Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. Blade Runner, even. I might throw Blade Runner in there. Fugitive. But I think I'll stick with Last Crusade if I just had to pick one.
Okay. Cam?
Well, besides the obvious of Blade Runner 2049, yeah. I would say, honestly, probably Temple of Doom. That's always been my favorite Indiana Jones film, so that would be my go-to, I'd say.
I would have to. Temple of Doom is. I love that movie.
He is freaking hot in that movie.
Well, because he had his shirt off for a good part of the movie. That's why Debbie.
Damn straight he did. Sorry.
I think though I would have to go with Andrew, and I think I would have to go with Last Crusade, because just like you, Andrew, that is probably my favorite of the Indiana Jones movies. And again, somebody's going to gripe at me and say, well, why not any of the Star Wars? Well, that's like Cam with Blade Runner. You know, that's besides the obvious. You know, yeah. I would have to go probably with Last Crusade, just because.
I love how like Harrison Ford and Sean Connery only had like a 10-year age difference or 12-year age difference, if that, but they're father and son. Like,
because they were so convincing.
Yeah, well, no, that's true. Yeah, they really are.
Acting.
I didn't even think of that. Oh.
And you want to know something funny? Harrison Ford technically did do a 6-7. He did Star Wars Episode 6 and Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You just ruined it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Jesus.
Debbie, we're waiting on you.
Yeah, man, there's so many. I probably have like top 20 at least.
Oh, okay.
But if I want to go to my happy place and just sit there and grin my ass off the whole time, I'm watching Crusade.
Now, I've noticed. I noticed that nobody, and I saw this one in the theaters, mainly because it had Harrison Ford in it, and I noticed nobody has brought this one up. So I just want to bring it up to see if anybody has seen. Debbie, I know you probably have seen it because it has Harrison Ford in it. 6 Days and 7 Nights.
Yes.
with Anne
I
Heche.
have it on.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about it, but yes, there it is.
So he has done a movie with 6'7". There you go.
I haven't seen this one.
Wow, I didn't even put that together until I just said it and Andrew started doing the thing. I was like, oh, there is 6'7". All right.
I hate this meme so much.
And honestly, I hated that movie with a passion. That was an awful, awful, awful movie. I wanted my money back. That was one of those ones where I was like, I watched it and I was like, Harrison, no, why did you do this? Oh, this is just horrible.
I think I have it on DVD somewhere. But yes, I have seen that. It's all right. It's not one of my
No, it's
favorites.
It's
It
horrible.
would have to probably go on like the stinker list.
You know what? When I mentioned, I know I mentioned The Last Crusade is my one Harrison Ford movie. I might switch to The Rise of Skywalker because he's in just one scene. And
Hey,
you can't even roast me because he's frozen.
Good God.
Yes.
What the hell was that? Dude, you need to have your internet looked at because
I've been saved. No, I would never switch to The Last Crusade outside of the obvious movie. So,
All right. Well, it has been fun talking about Harrison this evening. However, Captain Picard, all good things must come to an end. To quote the immortal Q. Debbie, shameless plugs. What do we got tonight? It is Thursday.
yeah. Let's see. Saturday we'll have Geek Gauntlet. On Monday we'll be back doing Jessica Jones. Tuesday, does System Minion have a show Tuesday?
no, we're gonna take the week off.
Okay. But this week they did an episode on recasting the original trilogy with today's actors.
We did it already.
That's what I said.
We did it
Simpsons did it.
Oh my gosh.
Also, yesterday, War of the Stars dropped an episode about Qui-Gon Jinn, and they'll drop another episode next week. And then, are we back on Clone Wars next week?
Mhm.
And I think it's an arc.
Perfect
It's
sense. I
the
don't know if
it's a Zillow the Beast.
the Zilla Beast.
Zillow Beast.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm is it 2 or 3 episodes? I'm thinking.
Let's see,
Because-
it's 3.
Yeah, because when I got done watching last week's episode, and I always automatically let it go to the next one, and then I put it on pause, and I seen it was Zillow Beast. I was like, yes, it's a good arc. I like it,
It's a good one. Cool.
and that's all I have.
Cam. Okay. Cam, shameless plugs.
Yeah, so this Sunday we're going to be talking about our favorite Christmas movies over on Cam and Focus because it will likely be the last show before the start of the new year because we have, Christmas and the New Year's kind of in adjacent weeks. So we're going to be going on to do that over on my channel at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I do invite everybody to come in and talk about Die Hard.
Nice.
What was that, Dave?
Die Hard.
I said nice. Is that the movie you're going to talk about, or is it just favorite Christmas movies?
Just Christmas movies in general.
I've got a list and I already checked it twice.
You better not be bringing in any Hallmark movies.
I gotta look at my list now.
He had 10 movies and he scratches out 9 of them.
Dang it! You should have told me that before I put in all that effort.
All right, Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got?
Yeah, earlier today, Spencer and I reacted to the Supergirl trailer. The video's out on his YouTube channel, The Dingus Den. Trailer looks really good for a teaser. It was really good. Didn't reveal a whole lot. It gave you the right amount to get excited. It looks really good. I like her suit. Her suit looks really good. They kind of changed some of the coloring for it. And anyway, it looks good. So that was a lot of fun. So that's out. And then Saturday night on The Dingus Den, continuing our Smallville reviews with episodes 12 and 13 of season 1, Leech and Kinetic. So pretty good episodes. Wish the titles were reversed.
Be dressed up as Supergirl for Halloween next year.
Maybe. I'm going to continue to grow out my hair a bit and just be able to pull it off.
Just get a blonde wig. You'll be fine.
Yeah. No, that's probably be easier. But I'm considering it, so, just saying. Anyway, that's all I got. So, yeah.
Awesome. I am doing the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. So don't forget that. That's a daily build. I am live every day doing that. I still have not built the Lego Gingerbread AT-AT. And yes, I've been meaning to, but life has gotten in my way and I have not had a chance to sit down and do it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this weekend. I don't have anything planned for this weekend that I am aware of other than Sunday evening, but that means I've got all day Saturday. So hopefully this weekend I can get that out and we'll get that out before Christmas. But other than that, I think we're done. Y'all all have a great, great rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. May the force be with you all.
That sucked. I can't believe the Gathering Shadow was Senate redistricting.
Worst cosmic wars ever. I will only see it 3 more times.